Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all ready to collect mountains of gold. That's the marketing slogan on the little intro page here. Mountains of gold. The Holes of Fortune have opened. Venture into these quests until June 4th to fill your coffers with gold. And I think they're going to be like the previous events where they're happening, you know, every other day. But I thought today we jump in and try and get a mountain of gold, lads. And I feel like it's not going to be quite a mountain, but it's still a pretty nice bonus. This is going to be so damn good if we can do hard on the free-to-play account as well. But I do appreciate the Halls of Fortune, man. They are a really, really good time. But what is up, everyone? I hope you're all doing well today. Absolute pleasure to see you knocking about on the channel. What is up to Crichton, Ramsey, Sky, Dominator, Freight, Kamal, Elliot, Raptor Jesus, LRG. Are we lagging a bit, guys? Are we coming through all right? How's it looking on the live stream tonight? Because my what is it, my button's going a little bit weird here, man. Going a little bit weird, so I'm not really too sure if we're having some issues. And if we are, I can quickly pop inside and see if anybody's uploading, because I think I want to do that very quickly before we start. But yeah, let me know how it is, guys. And if there are issues, man, I'll quickly run inside and see if we can resolve them. Because yeah, that's incredibly annoying, isn't it? Bit of a pain in the ass, but it is what it is, lads. Anyway, let's jump in with, I think, a bit of Human Torch today. Let's also bring in Thing as well, just for the Human Torch synergy, getting a bit of X23. Who else do we want to play that we don't really have time to play too often? I think maybe a bit of Annihilus as well. And finally, a bit of me wants a bit of Sabretooth as well. So that should be an alright time there. A little bit lagging. Okay, lads, just give me a second. I'm so sorry about this. Wait, are we alright now? Are we alright? Okay, it looks like it's gone green for a moment. Okay, I'm going to give it 10 seconds. It looks like we're good now. Okay, so that's a good time. That's a good time for it to hopefully fix itself. But let me know if it's gotten better in the last 10 seconds, boys. That would be very much appreciated. But anyway, let's jump in and have a little bit of a look. So the difficulty of hard is roughly equivalent, I believe, to about Master in terms of the difficulty. But a little bit lower than that, I would assume. Somewhere between Heroic and Master, I think, is a good place to visualize it. We've got a very, very passive AI to start off here today. Yeah, it looks to have resolved itself quite quickly, man. So I'm pretty happy about that one. Seatin, am I going to be opening the free-to-play 5-star today? I certainly am, Aegon. I want to do it a little bit later. I'm currently at what is it? I've got almost 10,000. I'm at 9,975 5-star shards. So I just need to do like one more of those master completion quests for like Quest for the Stones, and then we're there, mate. We can do the opening after that, because that's our way to get 55-star shards. So hopefully it should be alright there, man. Oh, yeah, season is over. We can place a suicides and win streak. Oh, dude, I'm looking forward to it, man. I mean, like, in Omni anyway, we've already been doing, what is it, 2 BG Alliance Wars. So I was the first to raise my hand and be like, yeah, I just have no interest in doing Alliance War at all, because the season rewards, just ass. They're just ass for the effort and hassle invested. I'd rather spend, you know, some more time and energy making videos and playing my second account than messing about in Master Bracket Alliance War against all sorts of fun and interactive defenders for some rather mediocre rewards. Yeah, it just wasn't fussed at all, mate. Got gold, Paul, and I only brought 2 crystals. Dude, congratulations, man. Definitely quit while you're ahead, though, man. Huge congrats, though. It's very, very nice to spend, what was it, 40 units for a 5-star gold pool? But the drop rate is still really, really low, right? I think it's, so like average like 5,000 units you need to spend to get gold pool. Might even be more than that, actually. I think actually might be $500 to spend to get gold pool, right? Maybe a little bit more than that. I totally forgot what the drop rate was. But some whales are going to be after gold pool, because I think he's still got one of the highest prestige values in the entire game. So yeah, mate, they know what's going on. Your gold went from 44k to 1.3 million. Good day, Seatin. Zeus, I have no idea where you got the 1.3 million from, dude. The event's been out like barely 5 minutes. And there's definitely not, what is it? 1.2.5 million in these gold realms? Unless I'm missing something big, man. So I don't know what you've been doing to get gold, but I am a little bit confused by your super chat there, mate. Platinum 3 is about 1 week's worth of Alliance Quest rewards. I think that's being generous on the season rewards, to be fair, man. It's more like half a week's worth of rewards in terms of the stuff that you actually want. Well, maybe a little bit more, man. Maybe a little bit more. But still, it ain't worth the hassle, dude. Remember that when the length of the seasons were longer with way better rewards? I do. I mean, they started off quite long, didn't they? I mean, I understand them toning down the season length, but they shouldn't have toned down the rewards when they did it. I think it was probably about time to leave them where they were at that time, because I think we had 2 seasons that were a bit longer before they shortened them. So yeah, a bit silly, mate. Is the gold pool always a 5-star? Yeah, so if you get gold pool out of the gold crystals, he's always going to be a 5-star. But if you're a free-to-play or progressing player, like, don't even bother going for him, man, because he's just a trophy champion or a very, very high prestige champion. So he's literally a whale-only champion. He doesn't really do anything special. He's a super basic character, very, very mid-tier. So I'm gonna tell you guys, because I know many free-to-play players that have spent thousands of units trying to get gold pool and just wasted them, man. And they could have, contents those units smartly to get some content done, like a little bit of uncollected or a bit of variant 2, and get much better rewards. But end of the day, mate, it's your units, you can spend them on whatever you want, but the likelihood is you are going to get a bit dicked over on those gold pool crystals. So always keep that one in mind, lads. I'm surprised that there's no 6-star gold pool crystals yet, to be fair. Gold pool Cavalier crystals, mate. They can make a friggin' fortune off those. Yeah, we're going to be doing a video on the Space Stone Thor a little bit later this evening, Dame. So I'm interested to check him out, man. I feel like I kind of dug up his abilities a little bit earlier today, and I don't think he's going to be anywhere near as powerful and indestructible as Hulk was, man, because Hulk was just way too good, mate. Just way too good. Right, I don't believe these champions have their special 3s active, so we should be fine. Oh, mate, I love Human Torch's animations. I'd love a 6-star Human Torch. So yeah, I don't know if we can get him out of a Cavalier Crystal. I don't think we can, actually, till he comes around in the basics now. But dude, I'm excited for those Cavalier Crystals tomorrow, man. We got 6-star Thing, Havoc, Darkhawk, Night Thrasher. There's so many banging champions in the basic now, which means that they're also going to be in the Cavalier Crystals. So I'm quite looking forward to that, man. 3-star Nick Fury or 4-star Unawakened. What do I think? I'm assuming that both of the champions are Nick Fury, and you should focus on the 4-star one, dude. If you can, because you'll get him awakened eventually. But Nick Fury, he's all right even without his awakened ability, but his awakened ability does unlock that insanity mode if you're a very, very good player. That damn Avengers game got me too hyped up. Dude, Ishu, I'm excited, but I don't know. I've got a feeling that it's going to be like a bit of a disappointment in terms of the announcement. I might be wrong. It's been such a long time, and it's been so hyped up. So we're certainly going to have to see what happens there, man. But the Avengers project, about to bury every single up-and-coming Marvel game out there, potentially. Marvel Super War hype. You've been playing a little bit of Marvel Super War Casino. Have you... what characters are you playing, mate? Have you got really into it, dude? Because, I don't know, I think the game's... being a Marvel MOBA, it's definitely got a fair bit of potential for the future. But at the moment, it is really, really basic. It's probably the most basic closed beta MOBA out there at the moment. But again, it's still early days, but there's nothing about it that's showing any kind of unique uniqueness or originality or anything like super exciting, but hopefully the developers are fairly open to some stuff. And I think the lag has corrected itself now. I noticed we did have some problems for a minute there. I think we're alright now, lads. Dude, I need to get that Nick Fury synergy with Human Torch. Oh, dude. Right. Hopefully we can get the stun or the KO there. That actually worked out well in the end, man. Do I have a tutorial on chapter 5.3 and 5.4? I have completion guides on the channel from a couple of years back, so those are still relevant in terms of like the best paths to take and like general advice. So if you type in like Act 5.3 completion guide and Act 5.4 completion guide, you hopefully should be able to find them. Hey, Seatin got a 5-star Venom the Duck. Any advice on how to play him? I'm not really an expert on Venom the Duck. I've only done a 3-star rank up and gameplay video, and that was a while back. So it's been a fair amount of time since I've played around with Venom the Duck. So yeah, I don't really have the pro tips or advice there. But you just gotta get the good buffs. Gotta get the crit, the regeneration, the attack, the power gain. Those are buffs that you want to bank. I think is there another buff that you want to bank as well? It's just been such a long time since I played Venom the Duck. But we got some Venom the Duck 3-star gameplay on the channel from last year. But dude, I really want to get my hands on a 5 or 6-star version at some point. So hopefully this weekend. But yeah, this is definitely a little bit easier in terms of difficulty. If you're thinking whether or not you could take on hard, if you can do the first like bit of master mode, you're gonna be fine, mate. Even if you can do only do heroic, you might be alright for this. It's nothing too bad. And also the opponents don't have their special 3s active as well. So means you don't need to worry about baiting out special attacks, which is a pretty good time. Yo, what's up, Victor? Dude, hope you're doing well, mate. Always a pleasure to see you knocking about. They are going pretty well at the moment, dude. Pretty well. How about yourself, man? How's life in California treating you? Tried doing Epic with Hulk today, but I get stuck with Dormammu and Thing. Yeah, you can't do, what is it? Thing with Hulk just because of Rage and Buffet. The damage cap and also the Dispel or Rage just makes it... Sorry, the damage cap with Rage and the Dispel with Buffet just means Hulk doesn't work for that. But you can still do that fight with 3-star Black Widow and 3-star Captain America. And we uploaded some gameplay. So if you want to see like 3 stars versus Epic Thing, just type that into YouTube and the gameplay should be available. Seeing open crystals? Yeah, there are no crystals that we're going to be opening in this live stream, my friends. So, you know, we're just bashing out the gold realm on both Seatin and also Whale Milker 3000. See if we can get it done on the free-to-play account as well, man, because it's going to be so good for the gold stash. It's literally just above, I think, is it just above or just below 200,000 gold? So it's a nice little bonus for Seatin, mate, but that has so much gold for a free-to-play player. Oh my goodness, that's a fantastic name, man. Right, we'll definitely have a bit of a chat on there, dude, at some point. But, Casino, can you give us... I mean, you're pretty much the master of leaks anyway. Can you give us a little bit of a tease on the hype level of Avengers Project? If you were to give us a number between 1 and 10, in terms of Avengers Project hype, what are we saying, mate? Are we saying... You know, are we saying like an 8, 8+? Is it a 5, a 4? Just obviously this hype level is in your opinion. But I'm curious, man, if you have heard absolutely anything at all. Oh no, man! I thought we could get. We got absolutely denied there. It's really unfortunate. Oh, I'm certainly going to need to play a little bit better when it comes to Whale Milker, man. I'm nearly level 50 and I'm still not uncollected. Level has no correlation to progress, my friend. It's all about your roster and also the skills that you possess. Those are very, very important. So, you know, take it easy, figure out how to get a little bit better, and just, you know, take the game at your own pace, man. There's no point trying to rush ahead if you don't really feel the need to. But I got a lot of really nice comments this morning about people that watched the live stream yesterday and then were just like, screw it, you know, I've been putting off Uncollected for far too long, and they just went for it yesterday, and quite a lot of success across the board from some of the messages that I got. So that's really, really good to hear. But congratulations to all the new people that just got Uncollected. It's a bit early to call, but I'm sitting at a minimum of 8. Wow, that is a strong ranking, man. Yeah, I saw the announcement for the announcement at E3. I think June 10th. I'm on holiday, so we'll see what's up, man. We'll see what's up. Probably be. Did they say what time it's going to be at E3? Is it going to be in the morning? I forgot. I know it's on June 10th, but I don't know what time it's going to be. So that's a pretty big one as well. I love Human Torch's animations. I just wish he was a little bit better. A little bit better. If he had his Mystic and Energy ability in every single matchup, this dude would be such a Goliath of a champion. But yeah, that was alright for the first one, man. 115k gold for minimal effort there, which is what we absolutely love. So now that we smashed that out on the main account, and it is worthwhile as well, I'm going to do it a little bit later off stream, doing easy and medium, like all of the difficulties 100%, because, you know, it still grants a fair amount of gold for every single difficulty, because if you have a look at medium, man, that's 100k gold, and it takes a lot longer than about 10 minutes to grind that out in arena, so it's worth spending kind of all your energy over the next 24 hours and a week or so to make sure that you 100% every single one of those. But let's just quickly go ahead and log into the second account. So we're going to go over to Whale Milk with 3,000, and this gold's going to be absolutely mega if we can get it. So let's smash that login there and quickly get the external monitor full capture back up. Was it 9 PM EST? Oh, dude, that's so late, man. That's going to be like 3 AM in Spain, right? If it's 9 PM in the evening, that's really, really late, isn't it, man? Oh, gosh. Right. So that's yeah, I'm gonna have to see it on the morning of the 11th then, if it really is that late. But I'm not too sure. We'll see. Just it seems a bit too late, 9 o'clock. But you may be incorrect on that, or I may be incorrect. Great Last Stand crystal opening. We've already done a couple of them on the channel, William. We did one where we opened, I think it was like 250,000 shards worth. If you just type in like Greater Last Stand crystal Seatin, it should come up. But they're not very exciting, mate. There's a lot of fairly like, yeah, you know, that's all right. That'll do in there. But yeah, you know, they are what they are. Pretty underwhelming in comparison to a lot of the other events that we've had in the last 6 to 12 months. So, I don't know, I'm excited for next month, man. Hopefully those Atlantean rifts are going to be a little bit more spicy, mate. I'm excited to see how those end up working out. But we're going to do a mix this run, I think, on the free-to-play account, just because we have a little bit less of a stacked roster. Maybe it makes sense to weave in between the easy and hard lanes. I don't think we're going to be able to kill Scarlet Witch with a special 2, so I think we'll push to a special 3 here. Oh no! Maybe I should have just thrown a special 2. Just let it waste it there, but it was alright, man. Any tip on beating Master Mode Quest for the Stones? The one with more. I did, what is it? That's not Quest for the Stones, that's Save the Battle Realm. And I've got like free-to-play 3-star Captain America versus Master Mode 100%. We live streamed all of that 100% on the free-to-play account. So if you want to see me take it down, all of it with 3-star Captain America, that's available on demand. But I think you can use Hulk as well for absolutely every fight that isn't Thing. Like Thing's just the trickiest one because of the buffet node. I think even Master still has the buffet node on. So yeah, you want to use Captain America for that, or Black Widow. But aside from that, Hulk is very, very good. Should I buy the Paul's Gold Crystal? Not unless you're a big, blubbery whale, man. They have terrible, terrible drop rates. So yeah, my advice would be to pass on those. If you're good with Ghost, use... Oh, okay. What's that? Question. I have a 5-star Tech Awakening gem. I have Ghost. Should I use it on her or wait for some other hero? I think I'm going to agree with Samuel's answer, who said, if you're good with Ghost, use it on her. She's a beast. She can pretty much do everything in the game, which is true, man. I think I still firmly believe that overall, like, Ghost is arguably the best champion in the game. Like, easily top 3, easily top 5, so easily top 10. But at least for me, she's arguably the top champion just because she's so versatile and there's so much she can do. She has had a couple of bad matchups in the more recent months, but still she's great for a good 98% of the content in this game. I enjoyed Hulk more than Cap. When you get past 3 fights, you automatically won, since more can't hurt him. Yeah, dude. Like, Hulk's crazy OP. He's definitely the easiest option for a lot of stuff. But Captain America, it's useful to learn how to play him, because a lot of people, if you just play Hulk all the time, then you're going to get stuck at the Thing encounter, and that's the problem that a lot of people are having. So he's good to take him for that one, man. Because if you can get those parries down, can absolutely smash that one out. But again, both of those champions are fantastic options for doing 100%. Cap and Hulk are far the most powerful with their corresponding Infinity Stones. Got Carnage, is he good? I heard that he got buffed. Yeah, Carnage got buffed, what was it, last October? He's really good now. Very fun to play. Ideally, you need the Deep Wounds Mastery, at least a few points in it to really get a lot out of Carnage. But if you type in like 5-star Carnage rank up and gameplay on YouTube, you'll be able to see me playing about with my 5-star rank 3 Carnage. Having a great time, mate. So I suggest having a bit of a look at that one, man, because that was a really fun video to record. Like, Carnage is he's so much fun to play. He is one of the most enjoyable characters. I think champions with power gain, a lot of special attacks, man. Some of my favorite champions to play. I'm very excited for Namor, actually. Namor, like, having a look at Dork Lesson's early ability review, because he got given some information by Kabam, because they're trying to run a young man out of business by giving the info to content creator program first. So, you know, Otrix can't sneakily data mine it and give it to me for the breakdown. So they gave Dave and Rich a little bit of information, and Namor apparently is going to have the ability to do back-to-back special attacks. But I'm hoping Otrix is going to pull through this weekend and get the full data mine abilities for Namor and Invisible Woman. Fingers crossed, lads. Fingers crossed. But I'm excited, man. I'm really excited. I think we're going to have 2 really good characters next month. But, I don't know. You never can tell with this game. What's the Hood good for? I pulled him as 5. He's my 6th. I've only got a subpar 1 so far, Hood included. What's Hood good for? Hood's got very powerful stagger effects. He staggers a lot, so he can be very good in any matchups that have a lot of buffs. Also, he's got Fate Seal on his special 2, and the ability to nullify absolutely everything with the special 2 as well, which is really nice. I think there's a bit of ability accuracy reduction on the special 2 as well. So yeah, he's just a fairly solid character, to be fair. Pretty valuable mystic. If you ever have to fight like the Champion as a boss, or Medusa as a boss, or anybody with a lot of buffs that are problematic, Hyperion as well can be quite useful for. Probably a few additional uses for Hood that I've missed off the top of my head. Invisibility can be really useful for automatically dodging projectiles, because I think projectiles have got a 90% chance to miss. Is it 90%? It's something like that. It's really high when you're invisible. And you activate that off your special 2 as well. Question, 6-star Domino to rank 2 or 5-star Hyperion to rank 5? Oh, I'd probably go for Domino, Ishan, out of those 2 champions if I had to pick one, just because Domino's so sick, man. She's so sick with the Trinity. Hyperion's good, and there are maybe some arguments for Hyperion if you need him for like the very first variant there. But I'd probably go for the Domino dude, just because she's going to have a lot of longevity to her. She doesn't need to be awakened, and she's so OP. She's so OP. But then again, Hyperion's pretty OP as well. There's good arguments for both, but I'd personally go Domino, just because you got her as a 6-star mate. So you've pretty much won the game, and once you get up to 6-star rank 3 at some point in the future, maybe a bit of a distant future, but you are going to be very happy that you took her up to rank 2. So unless you need the Hyperion a bit more immediately, I'd go for the Domino. Right, do you want to bait out special? We don't even need to worry about baiting out special, man. It's going to be fine. Cheeky little combo here. Slam that down. Finish this one off. Not too bad, boys. Go Hype. He single-handedly helped me 100% Act 6 on minimal units. Yeah, Hype's good for... to be honest, I use Domino mainly for 100% Act 6 myself, but there are certain paths where Hyperion's really good for an Act 6. But even if you got him a rank 4, man, he can still get the job done on some of those paths. But Domino's crazy, mate. She's so crazy. And I would say if I had to pick one out of the 2 champions for the new variant as well, because they're both very good champions, very viable for the new variant, I'd probably go with Domino, mate, because those bombs are so OP. So OP. And she's great for a lot of the, Korg matchups. I suppose, like, Hyperion's not bad for the Korg matchups as well, just because you can use the special 3 to get rid of rock armor. But I think Domino's a bit easier there. Bet for Act 6, Aegon or Cap Infinity War. Got a 5-star generic Awakening Gem and can take either to Sig 200. I'd say Aegon is the better one for Act 6, 100%, if you're looking to go for that, Dolus. Just because he's so sick for a lot of the most annoying paths. Like, there's so much value you can have off Aegon. I think one of the biggest things is just the ability to, like, shrug off any node or any debuff once you get your hits over a certain count. So he can take, like, the biohazard stuff, like, no problem, and deal with that friggin' biohazard crossbones, who's a massive pain in the ass. So if I had to choose one of the 2, man, I'd go for the Awakened Aegon there. Yo, what's up, Gus? Sup, Seatin? I'm going to New York Comic Con, and I really want to say hi to you and thank you for all of your content, my mate. Also, pulled my 3rd 6-star Yellow Jacket and was wondering, what do you think about it of Unawakened in Alliance War? I think Yellow Jacket on, Unblockable Special 1 can still, depending on your tier, like, catch people off occasionally. The fail to evade his Special 1. But, I don't know, Yellow Jacket, there are a lot of better attackers and a lot of better defenders than Yellow Jacket in the game. So, he's not really the champion you want to see popping out that 6-star crystal. But yeah, dude, I will almost definitely be at New York Comic Con this year. So I'm really looking forward to it, man. It's always a really fun time. And Gabe, the creative director for Kabam, was teasing that they've got some extra exciting stuff apparently coming this year. So I'm interested to see what Kabam are planning for New York Comic Con and what we're going to be seeing there. Grumpy GG says, I wish 4-star characters would be allowed in Act 6. Dude, so do I, man. I had a load of people be... Oh, mate, we got stunned from Quake. That's well annoying. A load of people being like, see, now that you've got Uncollected on Whale Milker 3000, are you going to make a push for Cavalier as well? And I'm like, dudes, I don't even have 1 5-star on this account yet, let alone 5, mate. And I need, like, to get 5 good characters as well. So it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while, lads, before I can get Cavalier. I think if maybe I'm lucky, it might be about 4 to 5 months. But that also, there are so many different factors depending on events like login calendars, all sorts of additional stuff. It appears that we got some lag again, which is an awful time, man. Awful time. So yeah, sorry if it's lagging a little bit here. Omar, congratulations on becoming Uncollected, dude. Absolute mad love. Question, any new tech champion coming in the future? My predictions for tech champions would be, you've probably got Mysterio, you've probably got maybe Iron Suit Spider-Man with the release of Far From Home as well. That's potentially, but definitely Mysterio, man. He's almost 100% guaranteed to be a tech champion coming in July. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens there, mate. Oh no, gosh, we got some awful lag on this live stream, lads. I'm really sorry about that. 4-star generic used on X23, Thing, Korg, Sparky, Nightcrawler, or Void. I have Aegon too, but I probably get hit too often for him to matter. If I had to pick one of those champions, Trebot, it'd be between like Void or Aegon, because Void really does need that awakened ability. Like, Starky's not too bad, but I think you're probably going to have a really good amount of value if you do take Void up. So yeah, I'd use it on Void, man, if I had to pick one. But Aegon is one to consider as well, man, because while you may get hit a little bit too much now, in the future, you could become a better player, dude. You know, it's entirely possible. I remember when I started playing this game, man, I get hit so often. Even my first year of YouTube, I'd be getting smacked about all the time on stream. Still get smacked about occasionally, man, but we're doing alright. I'm almost a million rating, and have almost all top champions. I only have 8 champions in the game to get, and I'll have all of them with $0 spent. Dude, congratulations on that, man. You're playing that kabam game. It's always nice to be in a good position on a free-to-play account. It's one of those things. If you play the game smart, efficiently, if you got skills, if you can push ahead, get the content done, you can get a lot of stuff done in this game, man. Like, Brian Grant's roster is absolutely insane for a free-to-play player. Granted, that man pretty much does live inside the arena, but he's put in a crazy amount of work. I think he's still got more summoner rating than me, man. I've spent about, what was it, 22,000 on this game now? So yeah, he's well ahead, mate. Well ahead. I see it. In your opinion, would I rank 5 Blade or Aegon, both awakened and at high sig level? If I had to pick one, man, I go for Aegon. I think Aegon is a little bit better overall than Blade is, because Aegon's just insane, dude. He's got so much potential for future content as well. So if we're talking about 5 stars and I had to pick one, I would go for Aegon. Seeing I just beat the Collector, what next? You gotta push as far as you can in the Uncollected event, dude. That's what you need to do, mate. I'll start farming those monthly events. Get those 5-star shards, the 6-star shards, all the crazy rewards as well. Because that's how you start getting a lot more 5-star champions and 6-star crystals. When is Colossus going to be boosted? Not till the summer, mate. It's, yeah, they on the, what is it, buff announcement, they said, I think it's going to be like midsummer, like July, August time. I think it's more August time, actually. It might even be September. But it's not for a few months, because there is a bit of a process to development. Will this be on demand? Yeah, it will be, man. Is Ronin duped any good? He doesn't need to be awakened to be a good champion. So even unawakened, he can be quite valuable. I think here, actually, let's save that full energy refill. We'll just go for some lesser ones here. Just to quickly finish off the gold realm. Smash out a small energy refill. Go for the Symbiote Spider-Man. This has been an absolute breeze, even on the free-to-play account as well, man. Just done Uncollected 3.2, but 3.1 is still a pain. Yeah, there's some really annoying fights in this month's Uncollected, man. So, I don't blame you. I'm interested to see how much of Uncollected I can get done on Whale Milker 3000 now that we've unlocked it. I don't think we're going to be able to get Uncollected Thanos down. I think he's just way too stacked for what we can deal with at the moment. But we might be able to 100% the first 2 chapters if we're lucky. But I don't know if I've got the utility to deal with all of the problems across all of the paths, man. I need to look into it a little bit more and figure it out. But I think I can at least do the completion of the first 4 quests, which will give me like another 4-star champion as well. Can I make a Space Stone video? It's going to be coming up very shortly after this live stream, dude. I think I'll record the Space Stone video and then do the crystal opening live stream. Don't know if I want to do it live, actually, because I seem to be having a lot of problems with lag this evening, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Have I noticed that it's eating more energy than it's supposed to? It's always been very, very energy intensive, dude. Like the top one is 3 per move, and then I think the middle one is 2 per move, and the bottom one is 1 per move. So it's nothing out of the ordinary. It still represents really, really good value for energy spent as well. So I wish the Halls of Fortune had 0 energy requirement, but unfortunately it doesn't look like that's the case. But I know the halls of the item halls that are coming up. What are they called? I don't even remember the name of it, mate. It's halls of something. The ones that are going to be like every other day. Those do not cost any energy to move in, so you got to make sure you take advantage of those. Get all the revives in there, because that can save you a good stack of units. Right, there we go, Cookie Out. Have a look at the live stream yesterday, man, for becoming uncollected. But I'm going to do an updated tips and tricks video soon as well. But that stack of gold is so nice for the free-to-play account, man. That brings us up to 600k gold. So yeah, I just need to farm a little bit more, get those 5-star shards up, because we're very, very close as well to the first 5-star champion. 25 more 5-star shards. I'm going to go do that, record the Thor video, and we're going to be back a little bit later on the channel, probably in about 45 minutes, an hour, to do the 5-star crystal opening. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching the Gold Realm video today. Wishing you all the best farming out, you know, those mountains of gold. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic